Welcome to the Tribunal. I'm Tanisha. Subscribing is how you claim your designated seat and stay inside this tribunal. We'd be honored to read your analysis in the comments. To gain access to the show, you must subscribe, have a seat in your designated seating, and begin commenting. The show will begin.
Tanisha, sorry to disturb you, madam. There are subjects here that have been brought for adjudication.
You stand here because your actions have shaped our community. At sundown, we move forward with clarity and balance.
Welcome to Tanisha's Tribunal.
Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for updates. Bless the channel by Cash App at $sign the Tribunal 1. Join the tribe.
and obviously get it on.
Do they thing.
Okay.
Pick her up next time.
Next time, part 2.
But I can't say she was there with me a couple times that we met Credit One to talk. Off the rip, yeah.
Within 24 hours of you meeting him.
To me now, but he was fine. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't think he's handsome now?
No,
he's a little smoother now than he was then because.
ain't that smooth about the man.
Ain't nothing.
He just know how to talk good.
Oh, he got
Okay.
that mouth feed.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So that really won you over.
Yeah.
Was the mouth feed.
Yeah.
So within 24 hours of you meeting him, y'all seen each other again. Okay.
He went in for the key.
So where did y'all see each other the next time?
At his business.
What business?
I can't remember the name. I think it's like Credit something, but it's right off of university. He has his own business.
Credit
And
One.
yeah, Credit, yes. That's absolutely
Yeah.
That's
So what does it look like in there, or what it like? Do you remember
Well, it look
anything?
different. Now they just switched it up.
Okay, but
At the
then
time.
what was it?
Well, I know when you go in, they got this round table, different rooms. But we mostly talked and chilled at the round table
Okay.
and had our fun in the different rooms.
So within 24 hours, y'all was in another room having fun.
You know.
Okay, girl. I mean,
Was anybody?
I'm not here to judge.
Off the rip, yeah.
Okay.
Who? If you don't mind me asking.
Maurice, and then another time, Maurice's brother.
Micah? They all look alike.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I'll let you.
So how many times, like, did you see Marsau?
A handful of times.
A handful of times.
I
Okay.
mean, it's like the length of your relationship.
Basically,
Okay.
yeah. It didn't. It lasts about a good few months, maybe about a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
On and off,
Okay.
but
So what was the basic, like? Did he take you out? Were y'all in public? Or were y'all just Credit One? Like, did y'all
never
eat?
in public.
Y'all was never in public.
At Credit One, we met at the club.
So y'all was about fucking in Credit One.
We definitely was fucking at Credit One.
Okay. Okay.
Maurice got cool with my friend.
Okay.
They was hanging out too. I don't know when they had one. You know that was a thing too.
Okay.
And
And she not here, so
Yeah,
we'll leave that at that. Yeah. We here to talk. You're right. Okay.
We might pick her up next time.
Next time, part 2.
but I can't say she was there with me a couple times that we met Credit One to talk to Maurice and Marcel.
Okay.
Oh, so what's going down at Credit One?
Basically.
I've heard about Credit One, but like this is the first time that I'm hearing like a story where I can be like, oh, okay, she told me. I just heard that was somewhere that they take women and obviously get it on.
Do they thing.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it wasn't no beds, but
It wasn't no bed.
we figured it out.
So where we out? Hey, oh my God. No hush.
I'm saying you're supposed to.
Have we figured it out a couple times?
Have we?
I know. Oh.
We got the SUVs, we got all the
Hush, Martell, stop. It's not about us. Oh, Lord. I understand.
Oh, I don't know how they feel.
Okay, y'all. As we are 6 minutes and 10 seconds into the show, Martell is already clowning y'all because he know that this Arionne Curry girl is the mistress that he had when he was married to Melody, right? They had a baby during the marriage that he had to Melody on the Love and Marriage Huntsville show. Okay, I've been a supporter of the show. I've been watching it for like ever since I'm on first season up until now. Okay, so I know the tidbits and the tea is hot between Martell and motherfucking Melanie and Arionne. Okay. So what he said talking about, oh, have we got it in? That is such a complete insult to his entire marriage. And that's why nobody took him serious when he was standing there, you know, doing all that ranting, raving, fussing and cussing and, you know, maliciousness during the divorce and separation department of the marriage with Melody. That's the very fucking reason why. How are you going to be ever anywhere exploiting, bragging, and you know, all of this nonsense about how you had a you know, extra marital affair during a very long marriage with 4 children? I believe Melanie and Arionne might have been pregnant at the same goddamn time. Listen to how he is, you know, over you know, laying it on overly thick about, you know, what he did with his mistress when he was married to Melody on the fucking show in real life, though. This is nonsense, Mr. Martell.
Figured it out.
Okay.
What's the big table? The chairs,
We
the
never
floor.
did it on the table. That would have been good.
Damn.
That would have been good. Because that table was pretty big.
Go up next time.
Next time, part 2.
But I can't say she was there with me a couple times that we met at Credit One to talk to Maurice and Marcel. We was
Okay.
Oh, so it was going down at Credit One.
basically.
I've heard about Credit One, but like this is the first time that I'm hearing like a story where I can be like, oh, okay, she told me. I just heard that there was somewhere that they take women and obviously get it on.
Do their thing.
Okay.
I ain't gonna
Welcome to Tanisha's Tribunal.
Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for updates. Bless the channel by Cash App at $ the Tribunal 1. Join the tribe.
out. It wasn't no beds, but
It wasn't no bed.
we figured it out.
So where we all at? Oh my God.
You're supposed to figure it out.
Where's your hush?
I'm saying you're supposed to.
Have we figured it out a couple times?
Have we?
I know. Oh.
We got the SUVs. We got all the shit.
Listen, have we done it in the SUVs.
Martell, stop. This not about us. Oh, Lord.
Figure that shit out.
I understand.
Oh,
That is the just, you know, uttermost disrespect. That is so fucking disrespectful to themselves, because Martell was not a single man when they're talking about all the places that him and Arionne got it on at. He was very much married with many children to Melody in Huntsville. Okay.
oh, I wouldn't know how they figured it out.
Okay.
What's the big table? The chairs,
We
the
never
floor.
did it on the table. That would have been good.
Damn.
That would have been good. Because that
Yeah.
table was pretty big.
Yeah. So we out on the floor with some.
Yeah, I was on the floor.
Hey, that's the best sex.
No, it was also like chair bend over type vibes, you know, like real
Okay.
quick pumping, because
So it was quick. It was not like nothing passionate, nothing up here. I'm making love. It's
absolutely not.
pump, pump. Got a nut. Gotta go.
I don't know. Did you fall in love with him?
I'm a person like people because I like people.
Yeah.
So I liked him. So
Okay.
It wasn't. I didn't judge him based off the fact that he was fat. I just
You said
talked up
fast?
to the fact
Oh,
that
fast.
my coochie was good.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
So originally, when you first met him, did you know that he was married? Did he have a ring on?
I don't remember him having a ring on,
Okay.
but the way he was moving, I assumed and I picked up on the speculation of it.
He had somebody. You didn't know he was married, but you just know that it was another
Yeah,
significant
he was
other.
very
Because he been with.
The way he
How long he been with Tisha Martell?
What, about 16 years?
16,
17 years.
17 years?
He would never take me anywhere other than that building. So
Dang,
obviously
Martell.
he had something going on. So like then with him feel like I got this business building, why would I get a room? Like
But Martell, is that his business building? I didn't.
No, that was, it's Maurice's.
Oh.
Yeah, that Maurice's.
And you gonna let your brother use your to get a quick little pump, pump, pump.
Yeah, have a good time.
Pump.
That was the
majority of
spot.
the time Maurice would be there. Actually.
So did you see Maurice with another woman? Or was he there?
Let me ask you this. Hold up. Wait a minute. So you mentioned a couple times Maurice being there. So did you and Maurice and you Marsau do something there?
We didn't do nothing then at the time. But with it being Maurice's building, I feel like Maurice was his lie, his alibi.
Oh.
Cause
Okay.
he couldn't
That's
do
what
nothing-
brothers.
Yeah, he couldn't do nothing without Maurice. Maurice is always there.
Okay.
Okay. But Maurice wasn't necessarily there with a woman. Okay, that you seen.
He did meet a friend.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. You did
But
tell us
whenever
that.
we would
Okay.
hang out, nah, like it would just be me, him, Maurice. Maurice just be like chilling out in the front. I don't know. So I think there was
His
a lot of
wingman.
it together. Yeah.
Okay.
Like we together, we doing some business type of,
Okay.
you know.
That's
So-
what men do, though. That's what we do.
You gonna lie to each
Stop.
other.
Oh, my bad.
So-
You gonna edit that part out?
No, we're not. We're gonna keep it all. We're not editing nothing out, Martell. That's what men do.
Oh, my bad. That's what men do.
So men do what you mean. Like elaborate a little bit. Tell us. That's what men do.
Well, I think a person who's cheating, they always got to have
An alibi.
an alibi. They gotta, like if you got a brother, if you got a friend.
So what was your alibi with us? Like what was it? What when we were dealing with each other back then, what was your alibi? What did you used to say?
I'm with Maurice. With Marsau. I'm with.
It makes sense.
With my other guy.
That's
Look at how funny he references that. That is why, you see what I'm saying? He does not deserve to be taken as serious about however he thought Melody was supposed to respond to his antics. And his complete betrayal in their marriage. Period. Look at how nonchalantly laughable this is to him. He married this woman, had a family with this woman, and everything that comes along with that. And look at how he just so nonchalantly laughs about it. How his extra marital affairs was and how they canoodled and how they carried on. Y'all stop it.
They did to each other.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And you did go home, right?
Oh.
You went home every night?
Every night.
Every
And
night.
I'm dirty.
And I was not trying to keep you. That's it is what it is. Okay. So how many times you probably like, do you think you seen Marsau? Because you lived in Birmingham, so you came here, right?
This went on for about a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't long. It was but it was long enough.
Right.
To start liking the man.
So in your mind, because like I'm gonna be honest with you.
I actually wanted him to be my man.
You did?
I did, but
How long did it take for you to realize that he was married? How long did it take for you to?
Because he was moving weird. But see, y'all was at Credit One, so you knew that
So
about
how long did it take
quick,
for
girl,
you
because y'all wasn't
to
at
realize-
Connors.
Hold on.
I'm not
Let me ask that question.
I'm not
Hold on, let me ask.
Right.
So how long did it take for you to realize that Marsau was married?
I'm not dumb. I realized it kind of like off the bat because everything he did was just so secretive. Like,
Okay.
He wasn't trying to do nothing else, gonna charge his card or he literally just did. He made sure that it was not gonna
Be traceable.
be traced to him. If he did do something for me,
Yeah.
it had to come from somebody else. Whether it was money or I live in Birmingham, so he had to pay for me to come and visit. It had to come from somebody.
So-
He wasn't finna pay for it.
Yeah.
So he would, like somebody else would be sending you money or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something like that.
Oh,
Or,
he had-
And that's what married men do, because Martha, remember that time I needed my car fixed? And I feel like Marsau sent the money. Marsau sent the money that you
That
sent.
was the first time he ever witnessed anything like that happening, but apparently he's been doing it for quite some time.
Y'all.
Marsau. But it's just what we do.
Right,
We all
right.
got
Because
to-
Marsau definitely,
you
whatever it
almost
was.
send it to your single friend or
Well, I don't know the connection. Yeah.
Marsau definitely.
Yeah.
first of all, for him to ask you, he was trying to trip you up.
No,
Oh, no.
Martell asked him, and Marsau sent it. Uh-huh.
Yeah. But no. Somebody else sent me money in situation every single time, or it was forwarded. It was never direct. So
Okay, because he didn't want no paper trail for his wife, Tisha, to go back and be able to
Right.
look and see. Because I remember
He
that.
ain't dumb.
And it's so like, you know what I'm saying? If this is real tea, this is real tea, Marsau. You in some hot tea, okay? It's so like, you know what I'm saying? Funny style looking on they ass, because this was just y'all before Melody divorced your motherfucking ass, because you were sitting in the same situation you think you're trying to catch Marsau up in. Like
Okay.
both of them look silly sitting here doing this, and this was just their moments. You see what I'm saying? When he was married to motherfucking Melody. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we're gonna sip tea because that's what we do. We talk it, we sip it. Okay, not for nothing. Y'all look crazy bringing this story to the forefront because of how y'all's story came to the forefront of our understanding on y'all's situation. Oh, okay.
He used to that. He used to.
So, okay, what made you wanting to continue to deal with him, even if you felt like he had somebody else or he was married? Like, what was it that you felt like, I'm going to keep fucking with
It
him?
was a thrill. On top of that too, I
Okay.
move off the fact that what you got going on with your spouse ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay.
You supposed to be responsible And
Because you took those vows at a point in time in my life, I thought like that too, and then I kind of grew up.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. So with me as a woman, call me crazy as a woman, especially a single woman who ain't got no kids, I live my life, and you don't owe me no respect, like, but you owe your wife respect. And if you disrespecting her, that's not my problem. And I always felt like whenever a woman get mad about a man cheating, you should always go after the man. Why did you go after the woman?
Because they gonna always blame the woman, because they still ultimately want their family. Because it's like,
fight for your family, don't fight us. Don't fight me. I ain't do nothing. I'm just existing. And then on top of that, when I came into the situation, I didn't know he was married.
Okay, now there's a difference. Okay, Arionne knew Martell was married, as she continues to say. Now and before, she knew from the giddy up, basically pretty much, that he was married to Melody. According to this alleged mistress of Marsau, that Curry and Holt are onto our attention as fans and supporters of the show, Love and Marriage Huntsville. She didn't know, and she didn't know for a long time, apparently, according to her. Okay.
Then when I found out, I'm like, okay,
you
like
was a little too deep in it already.
yeah, like fix it, figure it out. And then he like, well, I'm not leaving my wife, cool, but
so y'all had those conversations that he told you, like, I'm not leaving, or you didn't even expect him to, like,
I didn't want him. Period. I was enjoying
what it was at the time.
Being great, like it was fun. It was. You know,
Was he whining and dining you? Oh.
he was.
Welcome to Tanisha's Tribunal.
Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for updates. Bless the channel by Cash App at $the Tribunal 1. Join the tribe.
Making me feel at least
The good mouth.
good enough for me to pull up and be like, hey,
And be a credit one.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Be a credit one,
Right, with no bed. Because
Y'all are not for the extramarital affair that y'all carried on while he was very much married to Melody. Pregnant. You pregnant at the same same time. He was married at the same time. That's not funny. That's not something that is to be glorified or any fucking thing like that. Martell, you have daughters, sir. Would you want a man to, you see what I'm saying, portray your daughter in the light of, it's funny her heart's broken. It's funny her marriage is all and all of that carrying on. That nigga was a leg.
So, and I hate to, it's not about us.
Hold on. Wait a minute. What you saying?
I don't want to talk about that. Let's get
because
back to
doesn't Martell want to be married now? Doesn't he want to be married again? And attempt to, recreate what he had with Melody already. Why he ain't married Ariana? Because Ariana don't want to marry that bald head nigga. She wanted the baby. That's her bag. And that's what she told him. She ain't trying to talk no marriage, nigga. Yeah.
when y'all met. Okay. Vegas. Let's tell us about the Vegas trip. So, Martell, first of all, who was on the trip?
Me, Marsau, and Maurice, we were on the trip in Vegas. And,
okay.
Yeah. I went at that.
Why did y'all go? What was like?
To gamble, to have a good time.
What did y'all tell y'all why?
And please don't get me wrong. I do not hate Martell. He a man. He did what he did. He has to lay in his bed at night and live with his soul. I do not hate Ariana same thing. I hope nothing but good things happen to them in the rest of their life. They are fellow Blaxicans. Okay. Of myself. However, I don't agree with the behavior, the carrying ons, or any of the sorts. Let's continue to sip this idea.
What did you tell your wife?
We going to Vegas. It ain't too much to say.
It was a guy's trip.
Yeah.
What did you tell me? You laughing? Baby?
And I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If Melody drops her drawers right now, Martell would sip from the motherfucking river of Melody. He would. He would. Any given, if Melody called him and Ariana called him, who do y'all think he would go and sleep with first? I got my bet on Melody, y'all. Y'all chime in the chat and tell me who y'all think Martell would drop everything in an instant and go be with. Melody or Ariana?
She told me.
I'm going. Oh, I know. I'm going to Vegas.
Y'all all was in a room together. How did that work out?
It was me, Maurice, and Marsau.
Marsau.
Well, Marsau in the same room, and then he had his own situation.
You had your own room with your own bitch.
He has. No, he didn't have bitch.
No.
He came to gamble. He gambled like.
The same thing.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. In a marriage, wives, children always come before mistresses and mistresses' kids. Always. In the eyes of the law. Legality, the principalities behind that shit. Okay. Melody's children will always come before Ariana's child in the court of family child courts. They will always come before Ariana's child because they were the products of a marriage. They were the children of a marriage. They will always come first in the, eyes of the court as the sacred covenant of a child being born into a marriage. They will always come first. You will never, ever step up into a courtroom and get ahead of Melody as far as support comes for your child, ever. Now, the courts will always make him be responsible for your child, but Melody's children will come first, and whatever's left over is what your child will receive. Believe that, and if you don't believe it, look it up or call a court and ask them.
Today.
He gambled majority of the time, and then he showed his face when we was like kind of exploring and stuff. But for the most part, Martell was nowhere to be found. I'm not gonna lie to you, he was not. But when he was supposed to be there,
they will always respect that over a child born out of wedlock in an extramarital affair occurrence. Just saying.
We'll talk about that later. So,
hold on, you missed what she said. She said what? You missed what she's saying.
She said you were nowhere to be found, Martell.
But then what?
But what?
I said when I needed him to be there, or when he's supposed to be there, he was there. Like, it's certain things that happened that I really, really do appreciate that he was there.
So tell me about something that happened that you appreciate that he was there.
So we
Hello. Okay, my internet went down, guys. 1 second. Let me get the stream back up.
Welcome to Tanisha's Tribunal.
Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for updates. Bless the channel by Cash App at $the Tribunal 1. Join the tribe.
And kill you, then what? You did it for absolutely nothing. Trust me. To him, you destroyed that. He's happy. Nigga with real love. Real love. And said, you're never going to have that because the married man is already bitter, angry, and upset that you broke up his happy. Well, not you, but y'all broke up his happy home in his eyes any motherfucking way. So he's never going to want to give you the wholehearted totality of what he was given, his original, moment and feeling of what he had going on. Because to him, you destroyed that shit. Even if he marry you and y'all attempt to, live y'all life together as a family, he's always going to hold that somewhere in y'all life in a way that's not going to be on the cute side of the situation. Trust me.
He wouldn't have.
Because he was just straight up like, what? But also, Martell was like, when you had her come to Vegas, she entertaining you. Why wouldn't you pay for the things that she need and the things she got going on? Keep in mind, I also told you, I was fucking with him because I fuck with him. Like, I'm not a money hungry female. Like, I fuck with people because I fuck with them in the vibes and stuff like that. So me paying my own stuff wasn't like a end of the world thing.
And that is so dumb. Why are you even risking your life? A lot of married people will kill your ass for fucking with their wife or their husband. Why are you even risking your life? Everything should be on a motherfucker if you're sleeping with a married person. Everything. The cost of the entire motherfucking situation. Because not only are they risking something, motherfucker, so are you. Oh, so are you. If a married person finds out where you are, they snap and kill you, then what? You did it for absolutely nothing. You have nothing to give to anything after you done got killed for fucking with a wife or a husband. You're not supposed to pay for shit when you fucking with a married person. Nothing. Because that is already something that is covenanted. Your ass is uncovered and vulnerable. Why are you making yourself more desperate and more vulnerable by paying for shit? Supposed to pay shit, nothing. Everywhere y'all canoodle, everything y'all put in y'all mouth, everything y'all use to canoodle, everywhere y'all go is on a married motherfucker, period. Because the motherfucker definitely ain't got what it takes to play, in the way of paying. He shouldn't be playing at all any motherfucking way. Be at home trying to figure out your shit with your wife, with your motherfucking family. Because if I get killed fucking with you, it's definitely for nothing. You don't supposed to pay for shit when you fucking with a married motherfucker. Nothing. Something wrong with y'all, but we gonna keep on sipping this hot tea.
And a white guy tried to talk to me. Marsau saw that the white man wanted me, and I was like, go have fun. And I'm like, I'm not sure what type of woman you used to, but you flew me out here. I'm respectful. When I came out here to entertain you,
did that make you feel some type of way?
And you never supposed to fall in love with a married person. Why? Why would you fall in love with a person that has already given their heart to another motherfucker? You only do that shit for the sole convenience of the purposes of whatever you doing it for. But it damn sure shouldn't be for love. Why? They already love somebody else. You're not supposed to fall in love with a married motherfucker. Something wrong with y'all. We're going to keep sipping this hot tea. If you sipping this hot tea on Christmas Eve, let me get a star. Let me get a like. And definitely continue to follow your girl. Tanisha Talks Teas. Let's keep listening. This shit crazy.
I wish we would be together, Martell. You wouldn't even be doing all that, though. You about irritated.
It was very
That's
weird.
crazy, Martell.
Very much so. Well, it depends on what man it is. It might have been a very wealthy white man.
No, it was a white.
I'm not being
in love with they sex, they money, they companionship. You know what I'm saying? They vibe, they presence, but they heart, no, it's never going to be yours. Never. Maybe in a rare, shooting star occasion will that shit happen. But trust me, it very rarely never fucking happens. Ever. Something wrong with y'all. Y'all need counseling.
Look, I'm a very respectful woman.
Or maybe you
need
mean
from you.
Don't play.
I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to disrespect you. I'm not going to go and talk about anybody else. Very disrespected when he even offered that to be an option to even go do it.
He's probably trying to see your vibe. He's trying to see if you were going to do it. I think. It was like a test.
He already knew anything went with this girl. She was fucking him in the back of his credit union, nigga, against the wall, on the floor. He wouldn't even go get an air mattress or fuck. Did she even have a blanket? A pillow? A coat? Something? Y'all crazy. I'm done with y'all.
I think you passed the test.
Even if it was a test, why would you offer that to somebody who
was fucking that nigga in the back of a credit union? Offer you what? And when you meet a married man or a married woman, y'all set the fucking standard of what it is you require. Sorry, y'all, I think I got the neurovirus, but not for nothing. The show must what? Go on. I'm sipping hot tea, trust me. And my baby got me some VA energy drinks. My daughter, she's so sweet. She got me some fruit and vegetable VA energy drinks. So I'm shuffling it through. You're supposed to set the motherfucking precedent of what you want from a married motherfucker from the door. And that's what it is. You never, ever drop the bar. Always make them understand and know from the fucking gate what it is to come through that motherfucker. Once you already start saying this is what you will accept, this is what you're going for, that's what they're going to give you. No ifs, ands, buts about it. They might give you a little bit more of a little bit of a thing, but once they already know what you're willing to allow and accept, that's what 9 out of 10, that's what the fuck they're running with. Y'all need, oh girl, we need to get back into mentoring, some of these girls and women out here, because a lot of y'all done forgot what the game was. We need to, you know what I'm saying, get in here and start selling these girls some game, period. Because this shit's crazy.
That makes sense.
I think
Y'all was up at credit one without a bed.
So he thought
Yep. That's because bullshit. So he thinking she didn't even made me get a hotel.
I'm trying to tell you, Ariana said it. Ariana just told her, and Ariana looked younger than her. Like, you didn't require nothing more than a fuck against the wall. Now you want something from Ross. Oh, okay. You should have came in there and be like, oh shit, bitch, for the clean up. My credit looking like, run my credit through this bitch. And whatever it is got popping, you pop it up. Run my credit score. I need a high. And then I need a land. Bitch, y'all wildin'.
So I'm just
so glad I'm married and settled in and settled down. Because it seems like y'all done muddied up the game. The game is, girl, it's murky. It's murky. I wouldn't even want to see my way through this shit that y'all propaganding out here. Bitch, please.
You might.
Yeah, but you passed the test. You don't think it was a test and she passed the test? Like, I'm a respectful woman.
But Martell, so, okay. Wait. Forget all that. With Maurice and Marsau, like, I don't understand. Like, Martell had his own room. Like, were you comfortable? Like, what's up?
Excuse me. We had been out the whole entire day. So when it's time to go to bed, I'm not really thinking of it. On top of that, too, we in Vegas. You get tired. So I'm like, okay, we're going to lay down and go sleep. But we had got drunk. And
oh, girl. And then you never let your guard down with, like, alcohol, drugs, things like that. You know, mood altering situations where you need to secure your understanding of what your bag finna look like when you leave this married motherfucker. You wait until you get your bag secure, sit like sap. And then you want to smoke a joint, do whatever you fixing to do, bitch, sip. You know your bag is set. Okay, you 100. Oh my.
Oh, and then
I don't
Maurice,
know what's going on.
I didn't have sex with Maurice. Like, it was.
Oh.
Whoa. She done brought Kimmy husband into it. Did she have a threesome with the brothers? I got to go in the back with this shit here. I need a cigarette. Merry Christmas Eve. Y'all know I'm bringing some hot tea on Christmas Eve. Y'all know I got to goddamn do it. I had meant to do it the other day, y'all, but of course, it's holidays, you know what I'm saying? I had to plan my New Year's. Me and my husband will be going to the Marriott and spending the night at the Marriott. Okay. And girl, I got an outfit. I'm be, you know, I'm gonna lie. He ain't gonna like it, but I'm gonna lie. On New Year's, we got to turn up on New Year's. Bitch, I got us a cute little suite or whatnot. And so we going how? We going, bitch. I got a cute little dress, bitch, with the blingy blingies and all my festive. I'ma show y'all. This shit crazy. She the goddamn just said she had a rock with Kimmy husband too. Oh my God, I love Miss Kimmy. On the show, she's the nurse. So the credit union place, I thought that was Kimmy and Maurice's. She said Marsau owns it. Well, whatever. That's where they was canoodling. Now they in Vegas, girl. And I guess everybody was fucking. Where was Kimmy? Oh, girl, this better not have been when she was going through her breast cancer stuff. Ooh, y'all in trouble. Ugh.
Marsau got up and then Maurice came and started.
So it's like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That's
what was supposed to happen. Now we're here.
Did y'all use protection?
Y'all in trouble. Oh.
Shit,
I
they
can't
real
remember.
got it. Oh, you can't.
I can't remember.
Did they use protection? Girl, but she
We
alleged
drank. Like,
that she
I
had a
really-
threesome with the brothers Marsau and Maurice. Oh. Just Ashley, last person. Merry Christmas, Ashley. On to you on the threesome. I'm done. Like, I can't. Yeah. Very motherfucking Christmas Eve.
I can't remember. But
So you had sex with Marsau and Maurice back to back and not even sure if y'all used protection.
But
Okay, so let's
She
go back.
said she was drugged.
I'm sure.
And she, you know, girl. Oh, Lord have mercy. Now, I know Miss Kimmy is a registered nurse, makes great money. And I know that Maurice, you know, he just had his recent thing. We're going to follow that too. His DUI stint. I don't think it was as bad as old girl from Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay. But not for nothing. He did get into a situation where he got caught drinking and driving. That he's I think he might be a lawyer now. I think he, you know, passes bars and stuff and is not a lawyer. But not for nothing. They don't come off as like, you know, we can just extend the bag all over the place for no fucking reason. So what is going on here with this shit? She just free frolicking. Girl, I'm done with y'all. I don't have nothing to really say to y'all.
Yeah, we did there.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm sure we did.
Okay.
But with me being in that mindset and me being lit, I'm pretty sure we did because they are so
So Martell, they sneak in there?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Ooh.
Did you sneak in there?
No, I ain't got to.
Martell was gambling the whole time. I'm trying to tell you. I'm so serious.
Martell, what were you doing in Vegas? What did you do in Vegas?
The
Did
same
you,
thing.
I gambled.
and what else, Martell?
I went to the club.
You okay?
He went to the club with us.
Yeah.
Were you with
Lord.
any women in Vegas?
But he went
A
to
woman,
gamble.
Why you
It's
care?
not about me.
Hell, you was the mistress too. You was also a mistress, girl. Why you care if he was in the room with her and Marsau and Maurice, like allegedly? Why do you care? Girl, you always gonna come second to his finances, to all of that. Girl.
Welcome to Tanisha's Tribunal.
Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for updates. Bless the channel by Cash App at $the Tribunal 1. Join the tribe.
Part two.
I really try to tell you. I really remember.
They're
We were always
messy.
in the
They're
club, all
messy.
three of us.
Okay.
But after the fact, when we decided to go to the room, Martell disappeared. He has our room, our situation.
Yeah.
I really do believe he went back down. Keep in mind, we was in Caesar Palace. I'm not sure if you know, but Caesar Palace has a whole casino downstairs.
Yes, you do.
He went to go gamble while we was like turned.
Mm.
So
That's me. Very chill.
no, like he was there when I needed him to be there, but when it was time to like turn up, he minded his own business. Like he was not there to entertain nothing we had going on.
Mhm.
But he did put Marsau in his place a couple times, as far as him not looking out for me.
Martell is a ladies' man. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, like anytime I had to come out my pocket, Marcel was like, "What the fuck?"
Okay.
Like, it just didn't make sense. He like you.
And he needs to get somewhere and sit down with his bald head himself. Why are treating they mistresses allegedly? Oh, y'all got a bunch going on. I am definitely tuning into the next episode.
And she got to pay for something? That's stupid. Like,
Yeah. Take care That's it.
He would get very upset about that.
Okay.
Why are you so stuck on what
Doing too much.
Because Martha, we're just having an open conversation, so we just want to talk about everything. If we're
Oh,
gonna
They
be
doing
honest,
too
Don't
much.
say we.
we're gonna be honest. So if you were with a woman in Vegas or whatever the case may be, we're gonna talk about
Can I
it.
tell you some real shit? If he was cheating,
Well,
I'm not with you, but listen, he was faithful to both of y'all.
Bro, they raising my blood pressure up. Let me take my blood pressure medication. Not that he was faithful to both
He
of
was
them.
not doing nothing extra.
I guess it would never been faithful to me.
Yes, you would.
How, Martell?
Were you faithful to me?
Said,
Of course, baby.
You told me you were faithful
Oh
to me for 10
my
years.
Of course, baby.
10 years.
10 years.
Right. I told you that, baby.
Okay.
Martell and Arionne had an affair for 10 fucking years. Oh my God. That's like they whole marriage damn near. Wasn't they only married like 11 years? You've been cheating with Ariana since the beginning? Oh, Martell.
Serious.
Okay.
Moving right along.
I'm gonna get this.
Where are we?
I'm sorry if I
Y'all wrong.
Oh, you didn't start nothing, girl.
They need to change the name from Love and Marriage Huntsville, goddamn it, me, to something else. Because this is not what it's giving with all of y'all. Ugh.
So let me ask you this.
Lies,
Did
deceit,
you
and
ever get the impression that he was
unfaithfulness
gonna like leave his wife for you,
in
or
Huntsville.
that wasn't even in your mind? Like
That's
you
not
wasn't.
mine. I was just enjoying a good time.
Yeah.
It felt good. It was fun. He looked good.
But what was fun about fucking a credit one all the time and not going on a date? Cause see, the beginning of us, we had good times.
Oh, explain to the alleged mistress of Marsau and Maurice the difference between what you set the precedent as opposed to when she didn't set none at all. Now go on and tell them what it's.
Travel and travel and travel and travel. And we were.
did.
Oh,
Did we?
God, I got a
Did
headache.
we?
Did we, Martell?
Yeah, we did. We used to fly. Yeah.
Right. I mean,
I got a headache. Merry Christmas Eve.
that was just the beginning of us. Like, so I enjoyed.
We were dating. Yeah, we were. Honestly, we were dating.
We were dating.
Going to eat all the
It was
time.
not the same.
Before people knew, you know, who we were very much, very, very public.
And y'all were very, very public. So nobody except Melody was respecting the covenant sacred vows that Melody and Martell took and their children, their family. Y'all was publicly very much out dating.
Everybody knew. You know what I'm saying? So
very much private.
Something ain't
Ve-
right.
Yes, very. You could,
Girl, I don't want
you
no
could tell what
Huntsville
we had going
water.
on, just people.
I do not
So
want
it's
to
just like
have a cup of water out of nobody's tap, water hose, nothing around there. Okay. Every time I am in Huntsville, I am going to need some bottled water, some Fiji. There go my phone. Some Fiji. Please don't give me no water out of y'all's nothings. Okay. Because goddamn it, me ain't nothing cute about that. Nothing. Oh,
you were happy with credit. Like, why didn't you?
I didn't
Okay.
hear, so that's why I hit different.
And then you caught on to the fact that he was married, so you already knew y'all wasn't going to Bridge Street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't hear. You're so stupid. No, you're on Bridge Street. Everybody see you.
What?
But no, girl.
Did you really be seen? Or it's like you didn't give a fuck?
I didn't care because honestly, when in the beginning of talking to somebody, you know where it's going. That wasn't like something that I was like so stingy that he didn't plan up for me to come see him. So that's how you know that I liked him. Like it was just straight up, hey, I'm here, and he like, oh shit, I'm gonna see you. Like he was.
So it seemed like to me like neither one of y'all made plans. It just she came up with
him, man, was corn and sheep and shit.
Yeah.
that wanna get what he can out of the situation without putting no money in.
Yeah.
That's what I realized about him.
Yeah.
Which ultimately also too would make me, even if he did have a woman, not want to pursue him or fuck with him like that.
Yeah.
Cause he act real cheap.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Chanel the Archer has chimed in on Christmas Eve from Georgia. Merry Christmas to you in Georgia, Chanel.
Yeah.
Well, he got a lot of kids and a wife, so sometimes they be cheap, girl.
I mean, well, when you ain't making as much money, you working at the money.
Ooh.
So
Right.
like you had me too. And then the wife ain't working, so you can't give money.
That's why they so happy to be on TV making up shit. What's your communication with Marsau today? Like, do y'all still communicate? Have you talked to him?
Now, let's not act as if Martell ain't with ex-wife. That's alimony. How many kids? I got 4. They're all under 18. That's child support. Okay, and hasn't Martell gone through his own financial struggles as well, as we've watched on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Wasn't he somewhere like being evicted from a property? He was squatting in a property. Old girl's husband, I like them. Their family is very cute, dynamic. So far, so good. Did he come over there to curly head, dark skinned guy that's married to the daycare center owner, and tell Martell he had 10 or 11 days to get the fuck out of his property because he could not stay there on a permanent situation, no matter what he was going through and who he had going through it with him? He needed to vacate that premises so that he could sell that motherfucking house. Wasn't Martell in some financial woes and weeds of his own? Why are you talking about Marsau and them? Girl. Okay.
We haven't been talking, but if I want to, I can definitely communicate and reach out.
So wait, before we Martell, hush. Before we get to that, what happened for the communication?
You hush, Martell. You heard what your mistress said. God damn it, she motherfucking hush, nigga.
Got to be steady. You know how it was. Like what happened at the end?
Oh, after Vegas, I spent money on that trip that I shouldn't have to spend. Like I said, Martell stepped in a lot as far as saying like you wrong, and so I had to threaten him.
What was the threat?
When I got back to Birmingham and I realized he didn't want to give my money, I decided to.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You say your money. What was
I spent when I went to Vegas, I spent money on my bags, my food. If a man just found me out, I shouldn't have to pay for nothing.
Yeah.
Like so it's like I spent like maybe like $200 or $300 on that trip that I shouldn't have had to spend.
Okay.
So when I got back to Birmingham, I contacted him like, hey, is you gonna see my money? And he was like, what you mean, what money? And so I decided, also keep in mind, I had a feeling he was involved with somebody, but I didn't know what it was. I decided to like look this man up.
Okay.
I never did the whole relationship because he didn't give me a reason to. So
wow.
I looked it up and I'm like, you're married.
He is, man. Okay.
So I'm like, okay, y'all want to send me your money? My money, my $200-300, I'm gonna tell your wife. He threatened me. He said, if you tell my wife, I'm gonna come kill you.
He said.
No, he really did. He threatened my life. And I was like,
did that scare you?
He don't play about Tisha little linebacker ass.
Oh, what you say?
He don't play about Tisha little linebacker ass.
Right, so I was like, just send my money. We ain't gotta worry about shit. Eventually,
Did you see how Martell didn't play about Melody? Did you see how he didn't play about her? And still trying to play with her. Why? I believe he's still in love with Melody. Every time you mention Melody, he light up and tell he realized that ain't his wife and family or kids no more. You know what I'm saying? Family dynamic no more.
He had somebody go through the process into me because this whole thing has been his no name situation as far as my flight and everything else. So somebody had to send me the coins. But like,
so you got the money that you last him.
But I had to threaten his to tell his wife He's like, you tell my wife, I'm gonna.
Ooh, she says,
Girl,
she says Marsau threatened to kill when she had to, like, you know, pay out money on this Vegas rendezvous she had allegedly with Marsau and his brother Maurice, who's married to Kimmy on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Girl, she claims they had a threesome.
That shit was so fucking funny. Like, you got me fucked up.
Because you took him as a joke.
I thought that shit was funny.
But some people will do that shit though. You just never know
I
that
should have
shit.
told her either way, to be honest.
Oh shit.
To be honest, because
How long did it take you to get your money though?
Tisha knows what her man does, girl. You wasn't stopping nothing.
Oh, so when you said that he
I had to threaten his relationship.
Yeah.
He literally was on something. You fuck my life up, I'm gonna fuck yours up. And I'm like, okay, bet. Like, I don't got a life. Like, I don't got that going on. What you gonna do?
Yeah.
So you haven't talked to Maurice either?
No, after he didn't want to give my money after that trip, we separated. We didn't talk no more. Like, he is such a he a weirdo. Cause why would you put somebody in the predicament to be harmed with knowing that your wife is low-key kind of crazy?
Why do you think his wife is low-key kind of crazy? Because I think she's slow.
Well, it's the same thing.
Crazy and slow is not the same thing, Martell. Tisha not gonna step.
I feel like if that lady knew me and she had any type of access to me,
she wouldn't be doing anything. I've been on the phone with another woman who has had an affair with Marsau. Tisha up here talking to her, telling her, please don't say certain things. She crazy like what? Because what do you get from that? Because I get slow.
Did Marsau ever do anything?
How? I credit one for a couple minutes.
Nah, we was real basic, and they got them. He got the business in motherfucking in the daytime. Nah.
Oh, it was daytime every single time.
It was nighttime. It was all like between 2 and 4 a.m. when we would. We went out. They went out.
So what about in Vegas? Y'all didn't do
2 and 4.
We had sex.
Kinky enough is brother to brother, Martell. You don't think?
First of all, that was my first time having a dick in my mouth and a dick in my coochie. That was fun. Like that. That was
Welcome to Tanisha's Tribunal.
Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for updates. Bless the channel by Cash App at $the Tribunal 1. Join the tribe.
This lady sitting here with Arionne Curry and Marsau Holt is alleging that she had a threesome with Marsau Scott and Maurice Scott, Tisha and Kimmy Scott's husbands. They had a threesome, and she's like, I loved it. Oh my God. Y'all, what do y'all think? Ooh, I hope y'all chime in. This is from the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh my goodness.
You know what happened?
Excuse me, because
I forgot too.
Hey.
I had thought that you were saying that like you had sex with him and then him. No, they was running a track.
But also, Marsau like, I got mine, so.
And you enjoyed it.
Girl, yellow. The fuck?
And what happens in Vegas?
Stays in Vegas.
It didn't say in Vegas because it's here on y'all's podcast. Aaron, get the fuck out, allegedly. Extramarital affairs. This shit's crazy.
Oh, tell your truth.
What truth?
Nothing. If nothing happened in Vegas with you, if you was at the casino.
I cannot tell you what the hell this man did other than go gamble. And he probably lost a lot of money. But besides that, I don't know never Martell. I wish I knew.
Today.
If I knew, I would not lie to you.
Oh, I know. You, girl, I know what Martell be doing.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
I know. I just didn't know if he had something else to say.
Nah, other than he's a good man. Besides his vices, he has horrible vices.
What his vices? What's his horrible vices? How you know?
Gambling.
No, like is it a
Well,
stereotype?
I'm not saying-
Is it
no,
stereotyping you right
I'm
now?
not saying that.
That's still my problem. I mean, not the coochie, but the
gambling.
I feel like he's
Spill it out.
He's learning.
Spit it, bitch.
He's learned that he can be honest. First of all, no offense to you, but you came in the most awkward place in life with y'all relationship. I feel like he don't have no reason to lie to you.
Yeah, we get a lot of that. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I need you to understand that he ain't got no reason to lie. So,
I mean, he's literally like that with me.
but he is a motherfucker.
Because can't nobody tell me nothing about Martell because Martell done told me.
Yeah, so popular though. That ain't gonna go away.
I know.
How you know that though?
That ain't gonna go away.
We talking.
We don't, but like I said, I read.
Have y'all ever talked?
Girl, hell no.
I want to know this.
No.
Hold on, seriously.
No.
I gotta go back to cause
No.
Dick and mouth, Dick and booty. Was Martell on the side? I just gotta see what these men be doing on them trips.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But no, he told me how much he spent at the gambling place today.
I told you today. I was gonna say, what the?
He ain't even told me. He ain't gonna tell me though, cause me, Louis Vuitton. Let me just play, baby.
Oh.
All I gotta say is what you.
What did I tell you? Only fucked with Martell for the bag. For the bag. Was she the girl that he bought the matching Benzies? Him and her was supposed to have been driving the same cars? For the bag, bitch. She said, Martell better not tell me how much she gambling. I'm gonna be like, I want a Louis Vuitton bag. Y'all are out here wilding. Y'all are out here wilding. But not for nothing. It's hot.
You won't. Is don't leave it out of the list. Okay. That's all I gotta say.
I never do.
Oh, she know what's up.
I never do.
She know what I'm
Like, like, oh my God, this is too much, girl.
Girl, that thinking went out the window years ago. It's never too much.
You know, it's just principle with us now.
Okay, so what advice would you give to females that are like currently dealing with a married man?
No, dealing with the man that you did not know that was married, you know, and then almost kind of like falling for that man, you know, like how would you? What kind of advice would you? Yeah, what kind of advice would you give that person?
Live your truth, and if you don't know what's going on, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
Continue.
But what happens when you find out?
When you find out,
you know what I'm saying?
Where was this girl? She looked young. Is she from Huntsville? Y'all, I'm gonna have to find out more. Is she from? Because if you're from Huntsville, you know, and it sounds like she must be because she was consistently at their place of business in Huntsville. You know these castmates from Love and Marriage Huntsville. This put Huntsville on the map, baby. Right? Even if you don't watch the show. Oh, I'm sure y'all done seen, because Huntsville's a small place. And these are big characters, right? On the show, doing big things. Having big businesses. You know what I mean? A big presence in the community. Y'all done seen them somewhere because the cameras follow them everywhere. Y'all done seen these niggas. Y'all, in some way, shape, form, or fashion, I bet you every single person knows something of the nature of the cast of Love and Marriage Huntsville. You cannot really wholeheartedly convince me if you're from Huntsville, no matter who you are, that y'all don't know the cast of the Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't believe she did not know that Marsau allegedly her, affair with him, that he was married. I don't believe that. If this is true tea that we're sipping, she's spilling it with Arionne Martell and Martell Holt. I do not believe that she did not know that they were married, him or Maurice.
Because in our situation, we were so far gone, but I was never expecting like a relationship out of Martell. It was what it was when we were together. I had just got out of a 5-year relationship.
I'm in this place in my life.
And Kimmy didn't, or Tisha didn't catch y'all, because she always rounds to the things with Marsau. Like, she didn't catch y'all. She's always somewhere that Marsau is at. She didn't catch them.
I feel like everybody cheat, and I understand why people cheat, and I feel like people need to learn how to be more honest. I'm not in the business of taking nobody. Especially
considering the fact that she's alleging that this occurred a lot. We know Tisha from the show. She's always where Marsau is. A lot, unless he goes out the state or some shit like that. She's always around wherever he is with her husband. She didn't catch him?
I man. But also, I'm not finna fight a bitch. He don't owe me no respect. He owe you respect. He don't owe me nothing. Only thing he owe me is the time and the motherfucker.
But I still feel like if you're sexually active with a man, he owes you some respect. You don't think so?
Well, I feel like, yeah, he owes me respect.
Because it's like, no. I mean, he owes you respect. I mean, okay.
You are separating respect from truth. I can be respected, but also without being truthful. The same thing could be the same. It could be the truth at the same time. That happens all the time. That man can love me, respect me, do everything in his power to like be there for me. But I prefer my man to tell me the truth. If you know you're a cheater, if you know you be doing this and the other,
okay,
I'm gonna respect it more from you telling me rather than me having to figure it out. So,
do you believe all men cheat?
Absolutely.
Do you, Martell?
Well, not all men. A good 90%.
Martell, do you believe all men cheat?
I believe a good 90%.
Martell, do you believe all, like, what you believe, Mr. Holt?
I don't believe all men cheat. I don't believe, just like I don't believe all women cheat, but a big portion of women cheat, and a great percentage of men cheat. Not everybody, though.
Stop. I will tell you, I think about a good 95% of women are honest and truthful. A good 5% cheat. Men, though, on the other hand, no, I'm just saying it because
Martell, yes.
No, because I can lie to you. I became a cheater off of circumstance and me knowing
that's
stuff
most women. Yes.
So that's where the 5% come in, because a lot of women don't want to cheat. We want to be faithful. We want to be. I changed based off my personal experiences.
Oh.
It came off of me experiencing stuff. Also, I was a dancer for a little bit. So there's a lot of men
like
I met.
Dancer, like stripper.
Yeah, so I got to meet a lot of men who was married, who come and literally tell me straight up, I don't think I could tell my wife that I'm coming to the strip club, even though that's not technically cheating.
Yeah.
Like, so many men don't know how to even be men. They don't know how to
being honest.
Yeah, be honest and talk out that stuff. But us women, let me tell you, shut up, baby. I'm gonna cheat on you tomorrow. You might be on some ha 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 ha. We be on some dead ass. Like, we gonna cheat you for real.
What happened with you, Martell?
No, that was you. You told me before that she gonna cheat on me, but go ahead.
I mean, if she said
it, believe it.
For what advice would you give another woman who's dealing with a married man, but she didn't know?
For me, I didn't know that he had a wife. Like first, like, we dealt with each other almost like a year. And so I didn't know that he had a wife. My parents was like very hurt.
Ooh, she said she had a year-long fling with Scott of the Love and Marriage Huntsville crew, girl.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Honestly, I guess, but too, when you found out, it was a little too late.
It was too late to the point where I'm looking for a husband. You know, I want to have kids. And
did y'all have good chemistry?
It was amazing. As if he was supposed to be the person for me. And I just knew that we had something, but we never had anything at all. And that really hurt me.
So let me ask you this. Had he sent you the money from Vegas, would you have continued
without the threats?
Had he sent you the money from Vegas, would you have continued to deal with him?
Yeah, because I'm not a money hungry person. I just kind of felt violated with, if I'm going on a flight with a man and this man takes me somewhere, I'm used to everything being 100% taken care of. So for me to have to go out my way to beg for $200 that I spent to come see him, absolutely. But I realized like a lot of men don't respect women who are not after their finances. Like, if you want the women, it look different. So, yeah, he thought I was playing, but it was always serious.
Well, we really want to thank you for reaching out. We hope that we have created a safe place for women who have dealt with men, married, just whatever situation that you did. And we just want to thank you so much for coming to sit down the table is open for our next guest. Have a good day.
Woo, woo, woo! Yeah. That was motherfucking Ariana Curry and Martell Holt discuss Marsau Scott allegation, Letitia Scott gay. I don't know what they typed in the comments down here. But I had saw something that I wanted to take a little listen to. Okay. So some people have given they 411 they understanding what we just watched, right? And one of the people that I love is Funky Dineva girl. Because he puts it down, in a very relatable, personable, professional, intellectual way. So Funky Dineva called Martell Holt and Ariana Curry some clowns, y'all. Hold on, let's sip this tea. Oh, what Mr. Funky had to say. Why don't you own an apartment? And this is under fair use copyrights. Usage. It is being shared on YouTube. And so I am a fan of Funky Dineva. Please go over there. And click on his YouTube channel and okay, y'all, we are sipping tea, right? From the new Marsau Scott on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I've been focused. Oh Lord. And then those thoughts had to take me out of my they have to take me out of that. Okay. Out of my little comfort zone. Be careful going there.
She allegedly has some other people to interview.
And so I am a fan of Funky Dineva. Please go over there and click on his YouTube channel.
Interview was all over the place. The questions were not tailored correctly. And on top of it, like nobody even really has the true timeline or year date of when all of this occurred. It sounded as if it happened when Marsau was the manager at the movie theater, and that's been several years now. So I don't know what they hope to accomplish from all of this, but in my opinion, it didn't go over too well. And on top of it, Tweedledum and Tweedledum sitting up there talking about the affair that they had as if it was something so special, because if that was the case, he would have married her by now.
Talk to him.
But a lot of people weighed in on this interview. Funky Dineva had some things to say, and he wrote that this interview with this homeless ragamuffin was their smoking gun. He said their AIDS in the hole. He said it's backfiring so bad, no one believes any of it, and it made the two of them look so desperate and low. He said, "Child, where's the best place to park at the mall? Martell Holt plus Arionne Curry equals clowns." In the second breath, a lot of people said they could understand Martell wanting to get his lick back because of the stuff that Marsau and Letitia has been saying about him. So I guess, they're trying to gather up their receipts, and Tweedledum says that she allegedly has some other people to interview.
She showed me the flight. But Martell, you seen her in Vegas.
Right.
You were there talking to her. You was at Ross with her, Martell. What are they talking about? You were there.
Yeah, right.
So, that's a fact.
Christmas time is coming up.
What are you getting for Christmas?
No eggs.
I definitely have others to interview. What you
Well, oh, shoot. Oh, dang, girl.
You want to get on here?
You got a filter on that thing.
You got to be
Y'all
a girl.
You don't need no filter.
I like that, Martell.
You still don't need no filter.
Well, get closer.
Filters ain't for you.
Get closer.
I'm good. I don't need no filter. Let's stick that.
I just got done watching your show.
Oh, what?
What was the show about tonight?
I'm tall.
They missed the interview. They just got done tuning into TV. That's just still going on?
She can't.
She can't come with no receipts about nothing. She was lying. They think she's lying. I do. I still lying.
Man, God, no.
You look cute with a filter.
No. See, that's the problem.
What's the problem? That she was lying.
Letitia?
No. They said she was lying. They think she lying. Nobody was lying but Tisha. Tell Tisha to come with her receipts.
Merry Christmas, kids.
She can't.
She can't come with no receipts.
No, that's my grown daughter. Merry Christmas, Serenity. Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve.
No, she wasn't. Y'all, first of all,
when I get done with this live,
I'm about to put my face on this.
I got something. So let me get done. Let me wrap up my life. I'm almost
done. Got this filter on, and I don't do.
Okay.
Chill out with all of that. But guys, don't say that girl made up nothing. Hell, I was there.
You seen her?
Be quiet. Listen, I was there, and the thing is, like me, Tisha lied. She said Martell is gay. And then Carlos tried to save her and say allegedly. She said no for a fact. So guess what? Liars will begin. be dealt with in court. So we don't play that. We don't play no line. We don't play no trying to get a fucking storyline. We don't do that. Forget a storyline.
She went to Vegas.
So again, if they didn't have if Marsau didn't have sexual intercourse with that girl and she said so, and I said she did, they did, that's court. We'll be in court. But no, it's true. Hell, I was there. I just didn't partake.
You didn't?
Shut up, girl. Hell,
no. We gotta ask it again because they want to know.
I don't care what they want to know.
They think we whatever.
It don't even matter.
You didn't, Martell?
Whatever. Let's go to
YouTube.
I mean, go to.
These the same folks.
Well, you got a filter.
I like this.
No. Look at that light. That light ain't no joke.
Mm-hmm. See, that's why I don't go live no more, Martell.
Why?
Because no matter what, any little bit.
No. Oh.
Do Tisha allow him to cheat? Do Tisha allow him to cheat? I think so. Yep. Yep.
That ain't in our business. We don't care about that.
I think she does. No, I mean, it's not that it's none of our business. We don't care about that. It's just what they get on TV and portray. She gets on there and act like her man is just perfect. Right?
Talk to him later.
Okay, let's go. Bye, guys. Go watch the YouTube and subscribe.
Okay, y'all, we are sipping tea, right? From the new alleged girl that's came out about Marsau Scott on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I've been focused. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. And then those Scots had to take me out of my... they have to take me out of that.
Okay.
Out of my little comfort zone. Be careful going there.
Maybe they came to me. Big Bag.
Who is Big Bag? Stop. Hey, trying to be careful going down this little ramp. Hey, look, Maurice, see y'all been Christmas shopping? Y'all been Christmas shopping? Let me see. Y'all know I got a lot of kids. I got 7 kids.
7?
You included. You know, you take care of people. You gotta be. You like a kid too. I'm taking care of you.
Why you play so much?
I'm just saying. I got 7.
I guess. What you give me for Christmas? Because I was just remember kids. That's going to Christmas shopping for kids.
Oh, bitch, is he including Melody? Because him and Melody got 4, don't they? Let me see. Is he including Melody in the kids that he's saying, I got 7 kids to take care of? I got 7 of them. Come on, Siri. How many kids does Melody Holt and Martell Holt have from Love and Marriage Huntsville? Four. They have 4 children, including a son named Martell, 3 daughters, Malaya, Malani, and Mariah. So as Martell said, I got 7 kids to take care of. He must be talking about excuse me, 4 with Melody. Melody makes 5. Ariana makes 6, and Ariana's and their child makes 7. So he's calling Melody a child that he is taking care of. I'm done with him.
Who is this being disrespectful? No, I gotta pay attention to these disrespectful people.
No, you don't. Just tell her hi.
Look at her, girl.
Looking like my grandma.
See, people that be talking crazy are the ones that shouldn't even open their mouth. Like the Scots. What's up, brother? No, I hope not. This guy said, I think you know my wife, Martell.
And I have recently now come to discover Melody. I remember when she went through the whole name change from Holt to her maiden name before she was married, and Martell did not like that, but whatever, nigga. Her last name is Shari. Very pretty. Melody Shari. I believe that's how you pronounce it. Is it Shari or Shari? It's very pretty. Shari. Okay. Melody Shari is a multi-millionaire entrepreneur, has 3 successful businesses, including her skincare line, her Tilted Crowns production, and her property preservation. Also, she does real estate. Very, very well. Very well, Miss Melody. Wish you all of the best. Merry Christmas.
It's your turn. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, is that Azar's sister? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, 100%.
George, man.
Yeah, Martell.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Yeah, you too. You too. Yeah. Tell I say hello too. All right. That's funny as hell. Oh, look. It's freezing outside.
Wait.
We're in Huntsville, Alabama, y'all. It is probably like 15 degrees outside.
Ooh.
Okay.
According to Siri, Maurice Scott, that's married to Kimmy Scott, has 3 adult children. He says, we don't talk about my daughters on the show, but I have 3 adult children and it's all different. As an adult, finding your way in life is a challenge.
Not to her about anything. We're going to stay positive. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Even though Martell is canoodling around with his mistress, now girlfriend, baby mama, Siri tells me now that Martell Holt is dating the Real Housewives of Atlanta star, Cherie Whitfield, and that it's getting very messy. So let's from the block of Blavity. Love and Marriage Huntsville is a popular reality TV series that follows 3 Black couples as they work to build their city of Huntsville, Alabama. Of course, somewhere along the way, things got messy, and in true reality TV fashion, drama steals the show. So a quick recap of the drama with Arionne Curry. She's no stranger to drama. She made her debut on the show as a longtime mistress to Martell Holt. To make matters worse, Holt was already married to the producer of the show, Melody Shari. So Arionne Curry goes to say, telling us to never have a baby with a married man. And girl, we know you are the one who seems to struggle with the concept. Move around. People are saying it's so sad. Arionne Curry is such a beautiful girl. I wish she respected herself more. Ugh. So later, Cherie Melody revealed that she was expecting her 4th child with Holt, and in an effort to try to make the relationship work, she halted divorce talk. But in season 2, when she found out that Holt Martell was still seeing Curry Arionne, she revisited the decision to divorce him. And in 2020, she officially filed for their divorce. Soon after, Arionne Curry announced that she was also pregnant with their 1st child and that the father was none other than Martell. And after a series of breakouts, the on-again, off-again couple has fans wondering when the twists and turns will stop. But now, Martell Holt is dating the Real Housewives of Atlanta star, Cherie Whitfield. It appears that things are going to get a lot messier. Love or hater, Curry knows how to drum up drama. Okay. She has also received quite a lot of backlash for helping to break up a marriage, but she did an interview with Tasha K. She says that Holt was actually the one to initiate the relationship, that they met at a barbecue in Huntsville, and after he sent his cousin to start a conversation with her. She's like, I noticed him. I thought he was good looking. Martell was attracted to me, but I didn't pursue him. He pursued me. He gave his cousin her number to give to Holt, and he called her immediately. Like 5 minutes later, and he was outside in his car. He was like, come outside and talk to me. And she went outside and talked to him. She warns us, not to believe everything that they see on TV. She says that despite their reality TV persona, she's actually a very different woman in real life. She advises before later saying you can do 1,001 things good the minute you do one thing bad. Oh my gosh, she's the worst person in the world. Ain't nobody thinking about you, says Arionne Martell. She goes into talk about that she had no clue Holt was married when they first met, and despite finding him attractive, she reveals that that the two remained friends for 8 or 9 months before starting their affair. Tell me if y'all believe that shit. In fact, she shared that when Holt asked her to stay at a hotel with him that night, she said no. Tell me if y'all believe that, T. The night they met, Martell thought she was going to go to a hotel. She was like, no. Shooting down Martell. Tell me if y'all believe that shit. She says she's only had sex with a few men. She's not a floozy. So yeah, y'all. This is a little Christmas tea. Is hot. Arionne Martell and Martell have got up here and alleged with this girl that Marsau Scott, Tisha Scott's husband, and Maurice Scott, Kimmy Scott's husband, had a threesome affair with her. Sip it, it's hot, y'all. Since we've been live, okay, several new followers have joined the Tea Talk conversation. We got, wow, a lot of y'all. Anyway.
Welcome to Tanisha's Tribunal.
Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for updates. Bless the channel by Cash App at $the Tribunal 1. Join the tribe.
Tanisha, sorry to disturb you, madam. There are subjects here that have been brought for adjudication.
You stand here because your actions have shaped our community. At sundown, we move forward with clarity and balance.
Welcome to Tanisha's Tribunal.
Subscribe, like, and hit the bell for updates. Bless the channel by Cash App at $the Tribunal 1. Join the tribe.
I was honored to have you all here. Keep your subscription in good standing for your all-access pass to the tribunal. turn on notifications so you never miss your chance to examine the facts. Keep your designated seat. This tribunal is adjourned.